Well, I've been tagged about poetry. I guess 3 poems. I don't know the rules. Nobody told me specifically. I don't really want to know, so that's fortunate. Um, so I don't know if they have to be someone else's poems, but I like poetry the way I like philosophy. So I got my own poems. So I'm just gonna recite 3 of my poems. They'll be not completely the same as other times I recite them because they're not really written down, or alternately, they're written down a lot of different versions. Poetry is something I do for myself. I always have. It goes back as far as I could talk, I think. It was my first thing, even younger than philosophy, which started, I would say, around 13, though the roots of it are in poetry, the roots of my philosophy, that is. All right, this one is they blew away JFK's brains in his dome and then still say he wasn't any good anyway. They were afraid of him. Down in the South, they were down in the mouth about it. They were annoyed and paranoid. They say he's going to detect us. It's going to affect us. He's going to inspect us and steal all our breakfasts. But we will be fine if we can get him to Texas, because that's the nexus when a man needs killing. God willing, it will all be the same again, the way that it never has been. They were afraid of him. Do you remember? Yeah, I remember. We talked about it a lot till we got distracted by the pet rock. And I was shocked by the lack of gawking at the shocking revelations of the world I was walking on. What's going on here? Is everybody asleep? Am I the only one that seems to see that something's gone wrong? I don't believe so, but it's hard to know. So, yeah, if you could tell me, that would be great. All right, this one is real short. I like this one, like my favorite poem I ever did, probably. Fractional distractions are practical like. Wait, no, no. Yeah, fractional distractions are practical like fractal stars. No, no. Okay, sorry. Fractional distractions are practical like fractal stars. Okay. And then, okay, final one. Once I was a man with a mission. I had a passionate pretension for moral intervention. Did I mention that I also had a mansion? I just did. Expansion was my goal, and it took a terrible toll. But before I could grow old, I realized, and I turned in my sword for a plowshare. And I admitted finally that I did care about life, about strife, about the meaning of love, about my cat and my dog, and the sun, and above all else, the reason that slaves need to plead for their needs from a handful of thieves they'll never receive mercy. But maybe they'll turn in their whips for plowshares. I highly doubt it, but who cares? So long as we do, because we can beat them with our plows until their heads bleed, which is what they need until we're freed. But any day now. All right. That's the first tag I ever did. Normally I just ignore them, but To Be Serious was so lovely and gentle about it. Like, you don't have to do it. She knows I don't do tags. But I do. And I thank her for her persistence to care, and it's so brave to ask when you kind of have reason to think somebody will just ignore it. But I did it.